Ginny and Georgia is finally back after keeping us waiting for nearly 2.5 years since that jaw-dropping season 2 finale, where Georgia was arrested for Tom Fuller's murder. This entire 10-episode season zeroes in on the trial, but it's so much more than just courtroom drama. Through gripping flashbacks, we get a deeper look at Georgia's past, revealing why she's so fiercely protective of her family and what drives her to make the choices she does. There's heartbreak, new romances, and the heavy weight of Georgia's actions looming over every family member. And just when you think you've got it all figured out, the ending hints at even darker twists waiting in season 4. Let's break down everything you need to know about the explosive ending of Ginny and Georgia season 3, spoilers ahead. Georgia and Ginny's relationship takes center stage this season. The flashbacks show us that everything Georgia does is for her kids, she's desperate to shield them from her own fate. But as the trial heats up, Georgia's support system crumbles. Paul divorces her, her lawyer bails, and suddenly she's completely alone. When Georgia realizes she can't just run from her problems anymore, she turns herself in, understanding that without her kids, she has nothing left. This is where Ginny steps up in a big way. She hatches a risky plan to save her mom, convincing Austin to lie about his dad Gill's whereabouts on the night of the murder. She even blackmails Cynthia with fake video evidence of her affair with Joe. It's a bold move, one that proves Ginny is more like her mother than she ever wanted to admit. As Ginny reflects at the end, she's left wondering, is she destined to repeat Georgia's mistakes, or can she forge her own path? But Georgia's past isn't done haunting her. Just when she thinks she's free, she finally answers a call from her father, who chillingly calls her Mary, her old name. He warns her that if he can find her, anyone can, including her mom and stepdad. In a tense final scene, we see her stepfather, the one she shot years ago, driving past her house. It's clear he'll play a big role in season 4. And then there's the mysterious moment of Georgia drinking milk from the fridge, hinting she might be pregnant, possibly by Paul or Joe. That's a whole new layer of drama waiting to unfold. Meanwhile, Ginny graduates as poet laureate and plans to spend the summer in South Korea with her dad. She's terrified she's becoming her mother, especially since she enjoyed manipulating the situation to save Georgia. But she's hopeful her future isn't set in stone. Ginny and Marcus finally admit their love for each other, but when Marcus spirals into drunkenness, Ginny realizes she can't be the support he needs right now. The most heartbreaking part for Ginny is her fractured relationship with Austin. By orchestrating the plan, she forced Austin into a no-win situation, either sent his dad or his mom to jail. The last time we see him, he's clinging to the hockey jersey his dad gave him and the broken glasses from his mom. Austin even said he didn't mind living with his dad, but Ginny denied him that chance. Next season, we'll likely see a very different Austin, one who's been deeply affected by everything he's witnessed. Max's storyline quietly steals the show. Always the one to support everyone else, Max is left out and overlooked as her friends move on without her. She's excluded from group chats, Marcus resents her, and she hides her pain behind a bubbly mask. The song she sings, I'm Invisible at the heart of it, captures her loneliness perfectly. By the finale, Max is single, her friendship strained, and she feels more isolated than ever. Her journey is subtle but powerful, and I'm betting she'll have a bigger spotlight in season 4. Marcus's story takes a dark and honest turn. The show doesn't shy away from his struggles with alcoholism and depression. In a gut-wrenching scene, Marcus breaks down, screaming that he hates himself while his family watches helplessly. The stigma of being just a kid hides the seriousness of his addiction. Only Ginny truly understands him, but even she can't save him. As Marcus heads to rehab, we're left to wonder if he'll come back stronger or if his battle is just beginning. The show even hints that Ginny and Marcus may not be endgame, with a song playing during their kiss, I Think You're the One for Someone Else. Abby's struggle with her eating disorder is present but remains mostly in the background. She's still searching for reassurance and making herself sick after eating. While there are hints her friends are starting to notice, Abby isn't ready to seek help. I expect this storyline to become more prominent next season. At least by the end, Abby stands up to press and finds some happiness with Triss, leaving us hopeful for her future. So, how does Season 3 stack up? It's a wild, emotional ride. With 10 episodes, most over an hour long, the show takes its time to explore each character's journey. Sometimes it feels a bit stretched, and the trial wraps up a little too quickly. There are moments where you have to ask yourself, why am I rooting for Georgia? She's a murderer, and the show blurs the lines between right and wrong. Still, the performances are fantastic, especially from the young Georgia actress. The music choices are spot on, amplifying every emotional beat. Compared to Season 2, this season is heavier and more complex, but it works. With Georgia's stepfather back in the picture and Ginny following in her mother's footsteps, Season 4 promises even more drama. The big questions remain: can Ginny break the cycle, or is she destined to become the next Georgia? With Georgia's past closing in, is anyone in this family truly safe? Drop your theories in the comments. I want to hear what you think is coming next. That's my breakdown of Ginny and Georgia Season 3. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe for more breakdowns, and don't forget to share your predictions for Season 4. Which character's journey hit you the hardest? Follow me on Letterboxd and Twitter for more updates, links are in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.